Good morning, sunshines! Today is Monday, the 21st of June, 2021, and it is ZK week! I am so excited! So, I'm also really excited because Patrick brought me breakfast this morning when he got home, and really any day that I wake up with someone giving me breakfast is going to be a great day. So, on the plans for today, I have a little bit of laundry to do. I'll probably clean something, just because. And I think I'm going to pack today. I think. Because I have my list, which I have to go over. And then, And then I think it's going to be time to clean. Time to pack. That way I have all of tomorrow to make last minute adjustments to what I'm bringing. So exciting. I'm also going to be working on scrappy projects all day because it is the time for all the small things, and I have been doing pretty good. Last week, there were 2 days in which to make things after the make-along started, and I did 13 things. Yes. On the intro for all the small things, I said that my goal was 160, but I looked at my notebook, and my notebook says that my goal is 240. So that's 3 things a day. So I'm in a good place for that because while I'm at the ZK, I'm taking 2 scrappy projects, but not the same kind of scrappy project. So, yeah. I'm not going to be finishing 3 things a day at the ZK, so it's good to get ahead now. All right, friends, I'll see you in a little bit when I'm ready to pack. So this is my list. I know that it is not a complete list. I'm sure there are things that I'm going to take that I haven't written down. Anything with an X next to it is stuff that I've already packed. And then, I want 3 pairs of socks, so I have 2 pairs of socks already packed. For clothing, this is inclusive of things that I'm going to be wearing too. I try to wear the heaviest pieces that I'm bringing so that they don't take space in my luggage. I'm going to wear the hoodie. I'm going to wear one of the dresses because it's actually a really heavy dress, weight-wise, but it's a light summer dress. And then I will wear either my tennis shoes or my deck shoes. Probably my tennis shoes because I'll be doing a lot of walking. And I'll carry my deck shoes. Although I might take my sandals instead of deck shoes. I haven't decided. Okay, so here's all of my stuff ready to go. I have dresses and tank tops. What is this? My leggings. These are the 2 mini skein projects I'm taking. This is the bag everything's going in. Some yarn for a friend, gifts for friends. I'm going to take 3 books. It'll make me feel better even if I don't read all 3 of them. And yeah, I know that's going to be heavy to carry through the airport, but it's fine. So 3 books. I have Tracy's prize that she won that I'm going to deliver at the ZK. The books, in case you're wondering, are Spin the Dawn, Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim, Pinned by Sharon G. Flake, and Want to Go Private by Sarah Dever Littman. I picked these books because they're not library books, so if they accidentally get left behind, it's okay. They're all mine. Undies, socks, masks, toothpaste. My toothbrush is already in my purse. A bag for projects that's easy to carry around. And these are the projects that I'm taking. I don't think I'm taking this bag. I think I'm going to carry projects in my purse and in this bag. So 1 project in my purse and 1 project in this bag, and leave this bag behind. And then this is my stack of what I'm wearing on the plane. So that is pretty much everything I'm taking except phone charger and samples. Do the designer showcase, and I'm going to bring some samples, but not a sample of everything. And I think what I'm going to do is print out the first page of all of my patterns so that there's a picture and yarn requirements and tool requirements. I always put that on the front page. So I think I'm going to do that for my samples and just bring a handful because everything needs to fit in this bag so that I can have it just as carry-on. Also today, these are the minis that I hope to work into various blankets. Anita sent them to me during the ornament swap. Look at this, I have hair everywhere. I always do. But yeah, so those are the minis I'm going to work with today. I don't know if I'll get all of them in, but I'm going to try. Another thing that I am doing today is, I'm pretty sure I talked to you guys about how my kids are in charge of what we do this summer, and I've given them a weekly budget. So this is a price list mostly of gas, like what I'm charging them for gas for each item, with the exception of like ice cream at Stony. That's a beach. The concession stand ice cream is $2.50. And down here, we haven't gone to the zoo, so I don't know the admission price. I'm going to make them look it up. And I should probably have them write this list in their journals. So this one's Mara's and this one is Gabriel. I'm going to make them write daily so that they are better at writing. Hopefully by the time they go back to school. Gabriel is the king of not capitalizing at the beginning of sentences and also run-on sentences, and Mara's penmanship could just use a little work. So we're doing that. I should probably have them write this, but I'm just going to write it so that it's there. I'm also going to make table of contents pages for their journals. Gabriel started... Oh, that's a good... I'm going to put table of contents here for him. I was going to say that I would have to figure it out because he already started the budget. Oh, that's not how you spell budget, kid. But I'll just start it here so that he can easily see. I don't want them to write everything on the table of contents, but like the page that the price list is on, the page that the budget is on, because obviously week 1 doesn't take the whole page, so he can use the bottom part for week 2. Things like that. So I'm going to do that today too. Hello friends, it is Tuesday night, the 22nd of June, and I fly tomorrow. It's currently about 11 p.m. I took, again, like 3 naps today. So I slept most of the day. I'm going to try to force myself to go to bed at midnight. And I have an alarm set for 4 a.m. So that I can have time in the morning to like wake up, make sure I have everything, even though I've just made sure I have everything. I know my anxiety if I try to like walk out the door. So I'll have time to eat and stuff before I have to go to the airport. So I want to, go to bed at midnight. I finished the hat and cowl today, which I am excited about. I don't think that I mentioned that I finished the sock yesterday, but I did, and it's in the pictures for all the small things. So that'll be at the end. So I finished the sock made from the leftovers of the shepherd's pie colorway from Fiber Nymph Dye Works. I also, of course, worked on some small things, finished the hat and cowl, and I have decided I'm taking 3 projects to the ZK that are not scrappy projects. So I cast out another sock, a pair of shorty socks, because 1 pair of socks and 1 giant shawl cowl wasn't enough for 5 days. Plus, 2 scrappy blankets. whatever. Maybe I won't take this other project with me. We'll see. I haven't decided for sure if I'm taking it or not, but it made me feel better to cast it on. So let's talk about the books that I've read today. I started All the Birds in the Sky on maybe Saturday. Does that sound right? It's by Charlie Jane Anders, and it was quite enjoyable. This is the sock that I may or may not take. It was quite enjoyable. I read half of it on Sunday, and then I read like 10 pages yesterday, so I read the other half today. It's pretty good. Definitely fantasy meets science fiction and like machines and stuff. Very cool. I enjoyed this a lot. If you are interested in that sort of like fantasy, it's not sci-fi like spaceships. It's sci-fi like AI. So I liked it. I don't love sci-fi like spaceships. I know some people that's their jam. It's not mine, but it's really good. I liked it a lot. The two main characters meet in middle school, and then the story follows both of them throughout their lives. Not their whole lives, until they're, I don't know, in their 20s or 30s. Young still. It's quite enjoyable. I liked it a lot. And then I picked up this book from the library. Outside over there by Maurice Sendak, who wrote Where the Wild Things Are, because the book that I was reading 2 weeks ago, The Changeling, referenced this book several times. And you know, if a book mentions another book like once or twice, I'll be like, okay, sure. But then it kept mentioning this book, and I looked it up and it was a real book, and I was like, well, I'll read it. It's kind of a creepy story about this little girl being taken by trolls or something, they say. I don't remember what they say. But yeah, it's about a changeling. And obviously it only took a few minutes to read because it's a child's picture book. Not a lot of words per page. So then I also read some more of Stamped, and I am more than halfway finished. I think I'm going to start reading one of the books that I'm taking on my trip tonight, because I know that it's going to be hard for me to get into the story at the airport. But if I'm already in it, then I'll be able to just pick it up and like get back into it. So I think I need to read probably the first 10 or 15 pages and I'll be good. And yeah. I just have to finish packing up some last minute things. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave like the last two things for the morning. They're my journal, and I need to pack some supplements. I think I'm going to leave those for the morning. Yeah, because I'm just going to pull my journal out and double check everything anyway, so I won't pack that tonight. The other thing is my bed feels weird-ish. So I use my half of the bed. I kind of keep a bunch of stuff on my side of the bed, like a little nest, like knitting projects and books and my journal. They live on my bed, not on my bedside table, because I've always done that. Like in college, I didn't have a bedside table, so I just used the edge of my bed to hold all of that stuff. When I was a kid, same thing. In my adult life, I briefly used my bedside table instead, but I don't anymore. So I have cleaned off my side of the bed so that Patrick can have the full bed to himself. So that feels really weird. But I'm going to put my purse on my side of the bed because all of the stuff that was on my side of the bed basically is going to be in my purse anyway. So yeah, or already is in my purse for the most part. So I'm going to finish cleaning off my bed and then I'm going to put my purse on the side of my bed. And I'm going to try to sleep soon. Wish me luck. And tomorrow when I see you, it will probably be at the airport. Unless I have something that I desperately need to check in with you about before I leave. Good morning, sunshines. It is Thursday, the 24th of June, 2021, and it is, I don't know, like 6 a.m., which is 7 a.m. my time. So I've been up since like like 4:30 Minnesota time, which is 5:30 Michigan time. Yeah, so I was trying not to be too loud, but luckily, two of the people I'm sharing a house with are early risers too, so one of them just got up, so I didn't have to be quiet for too long. Yesterday was super fun. We checked in at the registration for the ZK, and then we hung out. By we, when I say we, I'm probably talking about a collection of 1 to 4 of my friends who I am sharing a house with. So we checked in and we hung out in the ballroom for a little bit, and then we walked to Mango Thai, which you will have seen delicious food. Not all of it mine, but some of it was. And after Mango Thai, we decided to come back to our house and just hang out. We also made a Target run so that I could get snacks, because I need snacks throughout the day. And when you're flying in, it's kind of hard to bring enough snacks for the week. So I got eggs and beef jerky and string cheese and oranges, like mandarin oranges. So I'm going to throw some of that in my bag. I need to boil some eggs this morning so I can take those with me. And then we just hung out and exchanged gifts, and it was a lot of fun. So my plan this morning is I have a designer showcase at 9 o'clock. So we're going to go and get breakfast, and then I'm going to go to the designer showcase. And then my friend Josh, who, by the way, I've asked him how to say his last name. It's Josh Ricks Robinski, not Robinski. I wasn't sure. So now I know. Anyway, he has a designer showcase at 10, so we're planning on just hanging out with each other from 9 to 10. And then there's a few other events. It should be fun. And let's show you what I'm taking to knit on. I have my trough, which I'm going to work on during this showcase. I have talk, which I'm going to work on as we're walking around and stuff. And then while we're sitting in the ballroom, I don't know if this is going to drive me crazy or not. I don't think it will. I went through some of the yarns that I brought for my nor'easterly, and I picked out an order that I wanted and then didn't have a way to hold it. So I'm hoping that this won't bother me on the needle like this, but it might. And if it does, I'll figure something else out. I mean, once we get there and I find my table space, I can always just lay the yarns out in order on the table and nobody's gonna mess with them. But for now, while we're traveling by traveling I mean walking around, this is how I'm going to keep track of them. But the next color that's going in is actually this color right here. But I'm going to make a granny square first. First, let's figure out breakfast. Well, let's figure out first breakfast, because we're going out for breakfast. I'm taking video of you guys, just so you know.
So be inappropriate.
Yeah, be totally inappropriate. It's okay, like only 25 people watch my podcast. So.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know if we're both on it. It might increase your...
Ta-da, ta-da. The lights are off. I'm supposed to start a thing in a couple minutes. Hi, sunshines. It's Thursday, and I came back to the Airbnb midday because it's a lot of people at the retreat. I did the designer showcase, my designer showcase this morning, and it was good. And some people bought some patterns, so that's exciting. And now I'm back to take a little break before opening ceremonies and like the festivities of stuff that happens in the afternoon. So I figure since I'm here, one of my housemates is still here, but the others are out, so I figured I'd show you around while the place was kind of empty and I wouldn't have to be like, shh. So out front we have a little sunroom with, I have some socks that are drying because I washed them this morning. So we have a sunroom, and then it opens into this front room. This is my nest. This is where I am sleeping. So all of this is my mess. And that's my towel on the radiator. So this mess is Josh's mess. This comes in the house with all those games, so that's fun. Little fireplace. I don't know if it works, but that would be super fun in wintertime. Here's the rest of the living room. It's got this weird coat rack. I've never seen a coat rack wall mounted like that before, but it's cool. And then there's a mirror. So here's the bathroom. One of the bathrooms. I guess there's another one upstairs. I haven't actually been upstairs yet because I'm not sleeping up there, so I didn't have a reason. But there's a lovely walk-in shower that is super high, which is exciting for my friends because I have two friends who are like 6 feet tall. And then here's the rest of the bathroom. We're pretty sure that this used to be like an entrance or exit to the house, and that part's an addition. But there's the bathroom. Here's the dining room, which is cute. That's the patio that I sat on with Josh to eat breakfast. There are the stairs, which I might venture up sometime. Some cute art on the wall. And this is just a walkthrough from the living room, my nest, to the kitchen. And Haley brought all of these jars of goodies for us to try should we want to. And this place has dishes, which is great, and pots and pans and baking stuff, and a gas stove, which I super love. Josh brought these two things, the lemon and the nut mix. There's another one that we already broke into. And then this is our little bachelor fridge. Just enough snacks to get us through because, as you've seen, we've eaten out several times. And the back has a garage, but like this is kind of a shared lot back here with the garages for at least 3 places, but maybe 4. So that's kind of weird and interesting. Another coat rack. I love places with coat racks. So then here's a basement. But look, it's got this little latch to keep the door closed. But that screw totally... I'm just not going to do it now that I'm trying to show you. This was totally not screwed in all the way yesterday, and the door popped open as I was walking past, and I was like, oh my gosh, clearly it's haunted. There's nothing cool down there, it's just the washing machine and dryer. But I am using this cabinet in the walkthrough space as my like dresser area because I feel so much better when I unpack. Isn't that a cute little place? I'll show you the upstairs maybe. I will show you the outside later after I've had time to decompress a little. This is totally normal for me. I always go back to the hotel room or whatever, usually on Thursdays for a few hours because, you know, yesterday was a big travel day, and then today there's just lots of people, which I expected, of course, but I'm gonna hang out. I'm going to read. I might knit. Yeah, but mostly I'm gonna hang out and be chill because when we go back, there's going to be when I go back, it's going to be opening ceremonies, and then there is a pajama party, and there is a photo booth tonight, and a yarn swap. So when I go back, I'll be there for like 5.5, 6 hours at least. So yeah, I just needed a break. Even though I was having fun, even though I enjoyed what I was doing and hanging out with people, and lunch was good, I just need a little break.
First runner-up was Ottawa's. Yes. They knit 190 miles worth of yarn. That's 333,735 yards in 355 projects. So you guys won the project race. If we're talking about the number of projects, fantastical number of projects. And our winner there, as far as the most yards contributed to those miles, was Heather BunniPhish.
How many did I have?
43,550 yards.
Yes!
Amazing! Amazing.
the rain on the river. It looks really pretty. The spronkles on the river. Hi, sunshines. It's Saturday night. It's, I don't know, 10-ish? Something like that. I am walking from the hotel to the Airbnb, and I'm walking by myself because I'm a grown-up and it's only like 7 blocks. So normally by Saturday night at the ZK, I'm like, oh, I wish there was just one more day. And tonight I'm ready. I had fun. I met some new people, but coming off of pandemic, where the amount of people I interacted with on a day was very finite and very the same, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. Like, it's normal for me at the ZK to stay up until somewhere between midnight and 2, and then get up at 5 and do it again. That is not the case this year. But I had a lot of fun. I wish I would have taken more video and pictures to share with you. Not for me, I'll remember it. But I hope this vlog was interesting anyway. And, well, I'm not rounding it out yet because I'll see you tomorrow at the airport and when I get home. Okay, talk to you later. Bye, friends. Good morning, sunshines. It is Sunday morning. I'm going to show you the upstairs, but don't judge anyone because the rooms are messy. Ta-da, ta-da. Oh, this is cute. I haven't seen any of these rooms before. Oh, this is the room I would want because it has a little balcony thing out there. I would bring my breakfast up here at night every night, so I would be ready. Oh, this is cute too. Also, they told us to not make the bed, so that's part of the Airbnb checklist. Don't make the beds, but we're not supposed to remove the linen to the laundry room. So super cute bathroom. What is this on the counter? Hairband? A towel that needs to be taken down to our towel pile. This is cute. Also, I love when people put really functional shower hooks in the bathroom. And the last bedroom. This is like the hardcore blue room. You will stay asleep. Ooh. This is that balcony that I want to have a part of. Oh, there's an attic too. So here's the back. Garbage cans, less than exciting, but also necessary. Here's a little breakfast nook, not a breakfast nook, like a little patio that I like to eat my breakfast on. So cute. There's a little garden. And all these flowers. I would love my yard at home to look like this. Look how cute it all is. Okay, because it's a rain garden demonstration site. Isn't that cool? Go ahead and pause, read the sign. So we've had little tiny butterflies and stuff. And yeah, our little Airbnb is super, super cute. Hey sunshines, I made it home and I unpacked my luggage. I did not put everything away. I put laundry in the washing machine and I put away my ZK Knit Along specific yarn, and the rest I might put away tonight when I get home for picking up my kids, or I might put it away tomorrow. I don't know, but now I'm on my way to pick up kids from Ohio. Hello sunshines, it is technically Monday morning. It's 12:30 a.m. Sunday night for me though, so I'm gonna close out the vlog. I just got home with my kiddos. We stopped at the Michigan Welcome Center, as we do probably 80% of the time when we are driving home. But this time they decided they wanted to use some of their budget money to get ice cream. So we stopped. We had a snack at like, you know, late o'clock. Because why not? It's summer. We're on summer break. I had the rest of a chocolate torte for breakfast and chocolate covered strawberries. So who am I to say that they can't have a almost midnight snack of ice cream? I'm their mom. Of course I could say it, but whatever. Anyway, I am glad to be home, but I had a lot of fun at the ZK. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm not tired at all, because even though I've been up since like 5:45 Minnesota time, which is 4:35 Michigan time, I'm not tired because I had a coffee drink and at like 10, or no, at about 9. So I'm not tired yet. So I'm going to stay up. I'm going to do a mask on my face because it feels stressed out right now. So I'm going to do a mask, and I'm going to put away some of the stuff that I unpacked. I don't know that I'll get it all put away tonight, but I'm going to try to get more of it put away. So that I don't have to deal with it tomorrow. I already did laundry, but I haven't folded the laundry yet, so I might do that. And the major thing I'm going to do is, while I was waiting for my kids and their dad, I made a whole page of brain dump. And then while they were eating ice cream, I made like a half page of brain dump. And then while we were in the car, I had Gabriel add to my brain dump. So these pages are not in my journal, and I am going to, some of them are tasks that I need to do immediately. Some are ideas for lists that I want to make. Some are tasks that need to be done this week. So I am going to break up my journal. I am going to set up my upcoming week, and I am going to go through my brain dump list and put the item where it needs to go in my journal, or do the task if it's a really short task. And yeah, that's going to be my night. I hope you enjoyed coming along to the ZK with me. I do wish I had taken more pictures with people, taken more video. This year was different. It was just different. It wasn't bad. It was just different for the ZK. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I have more. I feel like I don't have much, but maybe I have more footage and pictures than I think I do. All right, friends. Again, super thank you for coming along to the ZK with me. I had so much fun, even though it was exhausting. I hope you had fun watching. I will see you next week. Bye!